Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. And I'm also well-versed in Vedic remedies and rituals. And I have two amazing women with me today, the amazing Sun Psychic Jean. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, everybody.
And of course, we have Tanys. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tanys Coughlan from the Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy. I am an energy healer. I am a galactic ambassador, Celtic Shamanic High Priestess, Crystal Master, channeler. I do stuff. And we're excited to have Jean with us today.
Yay.
Hi, I am Sun Psychic Jean. I am a psychic and a medium, and I have a lot of different I guess things that I do that I offer. I offer quantum healing. I offer shamanic journeying. I offer mediumship, psychic classes, or not classes. I'm sorry, psychic readings, as well as I was not prepared, but I am really happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me, Michelle and Tanys.
She does a lot of fun stuff.
I was not prepared to do that.
That's okay. You did great.
You did fabulous. And everyone, all of her links are in the bio. She is amazing. Definitely subscribe to her channel. She's got a lot going on there.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we're really excited to have you on. Yay.
Oh my.
All right. So I'm going to say hi to some people in the audience because they're coming in. And yes, Lalima is here. Good to see you, Lalima. Oh, and Jane is here. Okay, we got your question, Jane. Thank you. And Jackie's here. Yay, Jackie. Oh, you got some live cards, Tanys?
I do. They're like flying out. They're all excited here.
Good to see you, Kelly. Welcome, Kelly. Craig is here. Good to see you, Craig. He says, hi, Jean. And Susan's here. Hi, Susan. Good to see you. Samantha. Good to see you, Samantha. Lots of people from your channel that came on. All right, Mary. Good to see you, Mary. Wiki, great name.
Hey.
Gina M. Hi, good to see you. And Jackie saying hi to all of us. Yay. Everyone's saying hi to each other in the audience. Oh, Lady Silver's here. Good to see you, Lady Silver. Oh, Debbie, pink hand waving. Hi. I love that emoji. It's so cute. You can only see it in the audience, but you can't see it in the comments.
Here it just says hand, pink waving hand.
Yeah. We'll say hi to Jackie because she's amazing. And yay, Kaylee's here. Good to see you, Kaylee. And then Kelly wants a financial reading. Okay, I'll go ahead and get that in the queue along with Lady Silver. All right. Yes. Oh, Morella, good to see you too. Awesome.
Yay. Kelly.
Oh, awesome. So Chris says, Michelle, about 2 months ago, you and Tanys should be getting a new job. And I did. I start Monday. Can you tell me? Oh, awesome. All right. We'll get your question in. Okay, Chris?
Awesome.
That's great news. That makes us happy. And then, yes, everyone, you can subscribe to Sun Psychic Jean, our guest. Jackie's got all of the stuff in the chat there. Okay. So please subscribe to our amazing guest.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into, I'm going to go ahead and hit our Vedic transits, and then we'll go for just an overall energy read. And let's see here. All right. So today we actually have a Buddha Ditya Yoga, you guys. And basically that's Sanskrit for the sun is really close to Mercury. So, yeah.
Good translation. I like that.
Yeah. So that's going to bring us sign because Mercury's retrograde. So we're dealing with that. The sun doesn't go retrograde, so we can look forward to this going pretty quickly. But Jupiter retrograde is aspecting Jupiter retrograde in sidereal Aries is also aspecting this as well. So basically, the sun and Mercury are retrograde, and they're forming conjunction in the Vedic sidereal sign of Leo, and then Jupiter in Aries is directly aspecting this. So this is going to prompt a reevaluation of our beliefs. Our self-expression may temporarily waver, requiring patience. To harmonize these energies, we can meditate on our solar plexus chakra. Citrine is a really good stone for today. You can also wear a ruby or emerald. I was wearing them earlier to enhance that Sun-Mercury connection. You can also recite Gayatri mantra or engage in selfless acts of service to amplify your intellectual and communicative abilities, because Vishnu rules the intellect and he loves that. But basically, this is just a day for self-reflection, fine-tuning our communication skills, and aligning our personal beliefs with our higher purpose, because that's what the planets are helping us do. And then tomorrow is Lord Krishna's birthday. He is amazing. This is his baby photo. I keep it on my desk.
Oh, that's cute.
And so this is just an auspicious day for spiritual growth, for inner transformation. You can observe fasting, engage in meditation. You can chant my favorite mantra. It goes like this. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And you can invoke a lot of blessings tomorrow using that mantra. You can perform acts of kindness and charity. And you can meditate on Krishna's image or an image of a divine that really speaks to you. And it's just a time to just deepen with your divine wisdom. Okay. This is just an opportunity for spiritual renewal and devotion and enlightenment, and just harmonizing our souls on their journey. Because in Vedic philosophy, it's believed that Krishna is like the source. So it's whoever you worship as far as source goes, that's really going to come through tomorrow. So that's exciting. And then Jupiter is going to be aspecting the sun at 21 degrees and 22 in Aries. The sun will be at 21 and 22 in Leo. And that's going to be on the 8th. And that's going to bring confidence, optimism. And the main thing to realize is Jupiter is retrograde right now. So wearing yellow or wearing a yellow sapphire or a citrine can help with the Jupiter energy. And then Jupiter's mantra is Om Guruve Namaha. And you could say that throughout the day, or you could do Surya's mantra, which is the sun. Om Suryaye Namaha. And that can channel and empower their energies, because the sun represents how we shine in the world, and Jupiter is kind of the inner guru, that teacher. But it's just a great time to share your knowledge and, engage in self-expression with that heightened wisdom, and just build a deeper connection with your life's purpose. And we've got a lot more going on throughout the week, but I'm going to be here all day. So I'm going to go ahead and have Tanys give us an idea of what's going on as well. And I know you have what the crystal of the week.
Mm-hmm. Crystal of the week is rhyolite this week.
Rhyolite. I didn't want to say it because I couldn't. Rhyolite.
Like this. So it's like green with different patches, which I guess he doesn't really want to be here, but there we go. Rhyolite. Very heart chakra, but grounded heart chakra, because that's where we need to be this week. Because we need to prioritize our self-care this week. Okay. We've had a bit of a rough week. Last week, we had 2 coronal mass ejections, earth facing, plus we had an M-class solar storm that was earth facing. And so all of those have affected the energy of the week. I know there was a lot of people over the weekend that were having extreme fatigue and headaches, et cetera, right? Those are all ascension symptoms. So it is helping us to ascend and bring our vibration higher. So it's happening for us, not to us. But we need to ignite our courage so we can jump over these boundaries or these barriers here, all right? Because we really don't need those. In order to do that, we need to regain our focus. Okay, so trivial matters are distracting us from our goals. Archangel Metatron and Michael are here to help us stay grounded. So we need to ground. We need to dwell in our truth. Okay. We've also, of course, with all of these retrogrades, there's been a lot of, relationship ick. They're not being very expressive. They're giving me a feeling. So a lot of relationship upheavals and communication issues. So
that's the retrogrades. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't give up on love. Okay. Because really what we're doing is we're going into a period where we're going to start to mend bridges. In order to do this, though, we have to look at both sides of the equation. All right. We all play a role in relationships, not just one half. So it's always both sides. You need to look at both sides. We all have our own perspective. And really, our perspective is our reality. So we need to understand that we each have our own version or our own reality of it. So know that your loved ones are safe and you can mend those bridges. All right. Some of you will have to make some decisions, whether it be relationship or job. I do feel like there's a lot of that kind of thing. They're urging us to simplify our lives. So in that way, you want to make sure that you're choosing what's right for you. All right. So you need to prioritize yourself in this situation, not so much. I mean, you need to be cognizant, right? And treat everybody with compassion, but you need to figure out what's best for you. Okay. All this upheaval is a blessing in disguise. Okay. You may not realize that this is what all of this is bringing, but it is a blessing in disguise. What will come is far better than you dare dreamed. All right. There may be an opportunity to gain some knowledge. So if there's something that's bothering you, do some research, take a class, read a book, find out what it is you need to know. Okay. Don't be afraid to delve into topics right now. We are receiving stuff from angels, whether it's assistance, whether it's messages. So recognize the signs from above, please. Okay. Notice numbers. The 444 is sticking out on this card for me today. So notice your angel numbers that are coming in for you. Each of them has their own frequency. So please look those up. It'll be a good hint for you. And we have all these downloads coming down. Okay, so lots of light coming down, and really it's just creating a higher vibration for all of us, and we can just know to expect some miracles this week. We have been coming out of the mud, right? Lotus flower, they come out of the mud into the sun. That's where we've been. And all of it is creating all of this growth coming down. All right, so it's going to be an interesting week still. We have had all of this stuff. It feels like somebody put all of our stuff in a bag and shook up the bag. And now we're going to be like, okay, what do we want to do with that? What do we want to do with that? That's kind of where we're at. So this week is about that and mending those bridges, looking at both sides. Okay. Have an awesome week. Hope that's helpful.
Yay. And Jean, did you want to go, or did you want us to go right into questions? What are you most comfortable with?
We can just go right into questions, but that was very, very good, both of you. That was spot on.
Great. Great. Thank you so much. All right. So our first tipper is Miss Susan. So I'm going to go ahead and get to your question, Susan, just to let everybody know we have 9 questions starred right now. And we're going to get to our tippers first, and then we'll include you in lightning round. Okay. Mm-hmm. There's time. So make sure to get those questions in, and I'm starring them as they come in. Okay. Miss Susan. Thanks, y'all. I've come down with a bad tear duct infection that is forecasted to take up to years to heal, and a really good ocular plastic surgeon. This is not the way I want to go. Hoping for guidance about seeing. What do I need to see? Okay. Or how is my vision faulty? Any things I need to change perspective of to move past this situation? Okay. I did look at your chart, and the main thing that I see is your ascendant is at the very beginning of sidereal Aries, okay? Which means that Saturn is coming back to aspect your ascendant lord, which is your body. And what Saturn does is when he aspects our ascendant is he brings health problems. And they're usually karmic in nature, but they're to get us like on the path that we're supposed to be on. You also have Jupiter, I believe, in your 12th house in Pisces. And so that can cause hospitalizations, illnesses, things like that. So, but this is where I think it's bringing you. And this is where I think Spirit is directing you. The first card I got, and this is a very good card, okay, Susan, is I got the Justice card. Okay. Basically, you will prevail over this issue. Okay. You're basically being asked to make improvements to your health. That's why Spirit is having you kind of settle down and really pay attention to your body. And so I asked, like, what is it about the Justice card that Susan needs to understand regarding her situation? And I think it goes beyond more than just karma. It goes into what your life purpose is, because I went to the karma cards and I got the 10th house of career. Okay. So you're being asked to step into, wow. So this says truth on it. And when Tanys said, we're stepping into truth, and she pulled that card, that's when I pulled this card for you. So what I'm getting is you're going to be delivering truths about health, but you're going to have to go through some stuff personally and physically and health wise in order to kind of push you into this role of a healer. You're going to be speaking truth in this area. So they're saying this is a really good time to put things in writing, and to basically just get everything lined up. And they're saying just line everything up. And they're even saying you might even go through like some kind of what are they showing me? Like there's something legal coming your way too. And it involves this project that you're working on. But the main thing that you're dealing with as this illness is you're being asked to step up as a healer. Okay. So I did ask where the block was, like just in general, and I got the King of Roses reversed. Okay, this is him upright, but I got him reversed. When he's reversed, this tells me that you might be a little too distracted right now. So you notice that his crown here, it's caught in several dark branches behind him, and it symbolizes that he's not managing his kingdom properly because there are too many projects going on at the same time. So be careful not to gamble or take on too much right now, because there's just too much going on is what they're showing me. They're also showing me a domineering person in your life that you kind of need to set some boundaries with. This is someone who likes to talk only about himself. Okay. If you meet this person, they tend to be a little more petty, kind of cheap, mean. I would definitely create a boundary with this particular person. Okay. This also indicates that there's going to be a clash in attitudes moving forward for you too. So the block that I see is that you're working in, how do I say this? You're working on building boundaries for yourself, but you're also working on making yourself less distracted by the needs and wants of others that don't have your best interest or your dharmic path in alignment with where spirit is taking you. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So I did pull some cards that should be able to help you just kind of move through this on an emotional way. I'm just going to make sure if I've got, I felt that. Okay, good. Oh, the book I started. Oh, good. That's right. You started that book. Okay. So I got the Goddess of Perseverance. This is the kind of attitude that you can take moving forward through this new chapter in your life. I accomplish anything I put my mind to. Use this gift when you doubt your intelligence, your memory, or your ability to achieve your goals. Your situation is largely the result of how well you blended your logical and intuitive faculties to direct your actions. Several times a day, focus with relaxed concentration on a mental image of that which you would like to see come into being, because you are stepping into a period of manifesting something new. That's why you're getting rid of the old, to make room for that, okay? And then I got, you're going to go through a period of transformation. I changed my life by transforming myself. The transformation is going to come within you, and then you're going to be able to share it with the collective. This last moon really sparked that for you. Just as an earthbound caterpillar transforms into a butterfly and flies away, we must use our time on earth to become ourselves fully and beautifully. The meaning of your life is to give your life meaning. And I feel like Saturn or Shani is helping you with this too, because you are undergoing your Saturn return. So you're going to suffer a little bit. That's what being an earth school is like. But what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to heal the world. And I know you already know this because it's in your chart. You've got all those beautiful auspicious divisions on Jupiter. Okay. Him being in that 12th house, it's probably going to be helping people through a lot of that 12th house stuff, psychological stuff, issues, health stuff, hospitalizations. So I'm sending you tons of love. And I know you've got great things coming your way. And I know Tanys and Jean have more for you. Thank you, Susan.
Hi, Susan. So Michelle, just as you picked your justice card, so there's something to do with justice going on for you. I picked that one at the same time. So definitely that. I feel as though you are, so what are you not seeing? You're not seeing your inner beauty. So you're not being the real you. There's part of you that is missing that beautiful part of you. That's what I'm being told. So I got the be the real you. Okay. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you. So this is interesting because when I was listening to Michelle's, I was like, yeah, so there's that domineering person. So be the real you. Don't let that person change who you are. Okay. Because who you are, that's where your power is. I do have that you're ready for more. So I got a career change card for you. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. So I went to my other deck, which is my life purpose deck, to see what they had to say. And I got a career change. And so I think you should consider looking at other things and perhaps studying something different, because that came out. I did get nutrition. Talk to your angels. Heart's desire. So what is it that you really would love to do? That's where you're going to start to tap into who you really are. Okay. There may be a couple of classes that you need to take, or you need to do some reading or whatever along with that. But you're ready for it. Okay. You need to get your power back, particularly from this person. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine. So take that power back. Okay, Susan, prioritize your self-care. Cherish yourself. Okay. Stop and smell the roses. Have the cup of tea. And stand firm. Put your boundaries in place. Okay. You are going to be doing some kind of journey, whether it's journey work but it's going to be quite an adventure, because I got both travel cards here. So I don't know if you're planning a trip. If you aren't, you may. You want to help heal the world, you're going to be traveling to do it. That's what I think. Okay, so it's going to be a big role. And as you put that up, I also had this open. So yes, you are correct. It is time to start. And I did get you're making the difference, right? And listening to your guides. You do hear them or see them or whatever it is for you, whatever your strength is, right? You are intuitive. So listen to that, because that's how you're actually going to cultivate prosperity. So there's some fear in there. The other thing that they told me is I want to ask, cancel the trip to Portland. Oh, okay. Interesting. The other thing I want to ask is if I may have your permission to do a little bit of energy work on you while we're in the break. Just there's something that might help with your eye, if that's okay. So just let me know. It's okay if not. I totally get it. Just let me know one way or the other. And yeah, that's what I have for you. So put up your boundaries, because you've got a great future, making a big difference, and keep your options open, because there is a career change coming. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Susan. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for your question. I'm sorry to hear about the difficulty that you're dealing with at this time. And what I was picking up when I was tuning into your energy is it's time to let go, to release and allow the flow. There's something that you've been holding on to, something that you're resisting letting go of. And I kind of felt like there was something from your past that you wish was different, that you wish that it was different than what it was, and you keep thinking that shouldn't have been that way. That should have never happened. I wish it would have never been that way. That wasn't fair. The way something in the past you keep holding on to, and you wish that it was different here, and that's causing a toxic type of energy flow. I feel like it's kind of not allowing you to be the ultimate you that you are. I'm also feeling that they're to hydrate and to release some emotion. It's hydration in and then release that emotion. It's whether it's sweating, whether it's crying, whether it's just consuming hydrating and making sure that your electrolytes are correct as well, to make sure that you're fully hydrated and not just drinking water and having that go right through you. So there's a little bit of a hesitant to express how you feel. I feel like you think that you think other people expect you to behave in a certain way, instead of you expressing and feeling authentically. It feels like there's something that's holding you back from expressing how you truly feel. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you there. Okay. Yeah, wishing the past was different was really a big one. And they said to clear your path, clear any negative thoughts, and to take care of your human. It's because you do have a lot of work here to do, and you are a light worker. You're here for the good of all. And yeah, so I hope that makes sense for you. That was interesting.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us, Susan. And I heard the term, and do you know what this is, Tanys? Celtic salt.
Celtic salt will be
Put
salt
put
from
a
the
piece of
sea in
Celtic
there.
salt under the tongue.
It's
That might be
highly, yeah, it's high. It's like a really, I have heard of it. I think it's my stepmom that uses that.
okay.
I can find out the information. It's like a very natural salt from the sea near there, I
Okay.
believe.
Okay. All
If
right.
I'm
Yeah,
not
there's something
mistaken.
about Celtic salt, and you're a Celtic shaman, so I figured I would ask you.
Yeah, it'd be salt from the sea there, I would say. Oh, she
Okay.
has some. That's why you're hearing that.
Oh, yeah. They're saying put a
Perfect.
crystal underneath your tongue and drink a full glass of water at least 3 times a day. One crystal, just a little bit underneath the tongue, and drink a full glass of water, and that'll help you maintain your electrolytes. Not
Oh.
weird?
No. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that's what my stepmom uses it for too. So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, and make sure that it's safe to ingest if it's a foot bath thing.
Yeah, maybe
So
not the
make
foot
sure
bath
it's
one.
not
You
like
can get it
body
at the
salt.
health food store.
Yeah, definitely go to and ask your doctor if it's safe for you to use as well. Okay.
Yes, please.
Because you are under medical care. Okay. All right. So they basically just said a crystal, very little, like a crystal, and it has to be under the tongue. Okay. I mean, I'm getting it from my guide, so that's why I had to ask. All right.
If it's what I'm thinking, it is like salt. Like you'd get large Himalayan pink salt or like
Yeah.
sea salt. It's like that, but it's like sea salt that's from Celtic area.
Yeah, they're saying it's like a sea salt and they harvest it. And they showed me yeah. Okay, interesting. All right. Well, thank you. So we do not have any more tippers, so we can go straight into lightning round. We have 12 questions. I'll go ahead and take the first. The first one is from Jane. I'm wondering if there are any messages from my dog Jasper. He died a week ago. I can do that one. Tanys, are you okay taking Sammy?
Yep.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for all that you do for us. Can you please read for me and my family about our housing issue? Okay. And then Jean, I'd love a financial reading for September. It'd be Kelly Scarborough. Are you okay with that one?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So Jane. All right. So I'm very sorry for your loss. I lost my dog in January, and he was with me for 16 years, and you never get over it. So I'm sending you tons of hugs and tons of love right now as you go through this time. And unfortunately, my husband and I are right there with you. So tons of hugs. Okay, Jane? All right. So the first thing I got, and this is from Talking to Heaven. All right. By James Von Prague. He actually signed this for me. I got, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. There's a divine order behind everything that happens, including the time of my passing. I realized that you weren't ready to let me go. And in many ways, I wasn't ready either. And when Jasper came forward, there was a lot of love and a lot of care that Jasper felt. Okay, sweetie. And Jasper's also receiving spiritual counseling in heaven because of the separation. Okay. They're actually helping him see the big picture of life after death, because it's a little harder for our furry guys because they're not here as long, and it's harder for them to kind of to break it down. But what's interesting is Jasper's actually pretty smart. He can now see that everything in the universe is very mathematically precise, because when we step out of these bodies and into our spirits, we can see our lessons in difficult times and the way that the earth works a little easier, because we're not in what's called the limiting adjunct, which is our body. So he's learning a lot while he's there, because the second card I got for Jasper is I'm learning over here. Okay. So he's also saying, I've always loved to learn. I've always loved learning new things. He said he was a little stubborn with you sometimes. And he's like, sometimes I acted like a little know-it-all. He goes, now that I'm over here learning stuff, holy moly, there's a lot to learn spiritually. And he's saying, I can't completely comprehend God's plan because God is so big. Okay. But he does see the bigger picture, and it's amazing. Okay. Because he is out of the body. All right. And learning over there. And then he also says that you and he were so much more than we ever dreamed of. You have a very strong soul connection with each other. And the only thing he can share with you now is to honor yourself and everything else in life. And he's like wiggling as he says it. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. He says he honors you. That's very sweet. We honor God when we honor ourselves and we honor each other, and he honors you, and he thanks you for honoring him in his life. So that's another message from him. This is the third one I got. I know it's a little long, but you lost your dog. So, and I'm right there with you. Tears cleanse the soul. When you cry, I am close to you, and I am hugging, and I am reassuring you. Okay. So as you cry and you're remembering Jasper, Nova Jasper is with you. And that okay. He's saying that when you cry, you're washing away fear and worry. So that's a good thing to do, to just let it go. Because it's a really healthy way for you to release the loss. It took me a long time to cry after Fox's death. So but when I did, it was very, very freeing. Okay. But he's saying, don't try to stay composed or hold back the tears. It's okay to let it out. It's going to help you heal, and it makes you a stronger person. All right. So that's the main thing I got from Jasper. Now, this is the message that he has for you, and just your self-care. Okay. I got the Hermit. Okay. Just kind of stepping into your own space and honoring yourself. It says, find or be a mentor, take a break from society, and just make a commitment towards your spiritual growth, and know that he is on the other side and can be contacted. Okay. So I'm sending you tons of love, Jane, and I'm so sorry for your loss, but know that Jasper is, he's very much with you, and he loves you very much. Okay. Sending love.
Hi, Jane. I was seeing him with a yellow toy in his mouth. I don't know if that's something you recognize, but it was like a yellow. I think it's like not a plush, but something sort of like that, as opposed to rubber. So anyway, that's what I was seeing. Okay, Sammy. He's cute too, by the way. I have regain your focus. Okay. So I think that what's happening is there's not enough focused intention on where you want to be as a family. So it may require some communication. Okay. So communicating freely with love and regain your focus on where you want to be. I think there's a bit of a disconnect internally in the family. You need to have more conversation about that. So your vibration is rising. And sometimes when that happens, we require more communication amongst us because everybody rises or raises at different rates. Okay. So I feel like there's a bit of a communication. So it's almost like one of you wants this and the other one wants this, and you're kind of at opposing forces like this. So it's nothing's happening the way you want it to. Okay. So you really want to sort of turn that around so that you are like at least together and then go forward. That's the energy. It's looking at the energy in this. Know that the ascended masters are with you. Okay. They are watching, they are helping because you are on this path of ascension. Once you can get into flow, you'll start to take creative action. When you start to take action, you're going to start to jump over these hurdles here. Okay. When you can jump over the hurdles, you're going to start to manifest your dreams and step into abundance. All right. But you need to get into flow and start to take action. It's going to require some creative thinking and thinking outside the box. Okay. To make this happen. So there are some creative, I'm just hearing creative problem solving. Okay. Yeah. So 3 things: intention, a plan, and action. Intention is super important. I feel like as a group, you have varying intentions. So my biggest thing is for you guys to get together, have a clear set mission to work together towards what you all want, because you need to get on the same page. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so focus, and don't forget to have fun in the process. Okay, because I did get a singing and dancing card too. So make sure that you have fun together, because that helps to spiral the energy up, and it's just going to help to support all of you. Okay, hope that's helpful. And you are protected. Okay, Michael is there.
All right. Hi, Kelly. How are you? So nice to see you. So I was getting some hits while Michelle and Tanys were doing their readings, and I'm going to be looking down a little bit because I want to let you know exactly what it was that I was getting. I heard guidance saying, let go of the old program, reinvent a new program, focus on what you enjoy doing, and trust that universe has your back. Keep water flowing at the front of your home. This is a feng shui technique right over here. I don't know where I think it's over here. This is a picture of a waterfall, and it's at the front of my home, and it's a career area of the home. So you can have a waterfall, or a picture of a waterfall, or just water flowing in to keep that abundance flowing in. You may also get some gold coins as a symbol, and keep it by the area where you work so that you can see them, maybe hang them on the wall or put them on a shelf somewhere. Also, if you have pyrite, the stone pyrite, you can put that in your till, wherever your till is. If it's in your bank book, if it's in a box, if it's in, a business that you have, just put the pyrite in the till. And then also, you can hang pictures or keep pictures around you of abundance, just like a cornucopia with all the, abundant crops and things, or, the abundance of, can't even think of the word, but just keep pictures of abundance, like anything, like what you would like, whatever the abundance is for you. What if it's a beautiful car, or a beautiful home, or a beautiful family? Just keep like these types of pictures around you to help reminding you of this energy. They also said to put a mantra on your mirror every morning when you wake up. And you could say, I'm grateful for the abundance in my life, or today is a great day to achieve independence or financial independence. Whatever it is that you'd like to do, make sure you repeat it, you see it, you feel it, make it all part of you. So they're just some suggestions for you. And the only other thing I wanted to maybe share with you is there's a woman that I see on YouTube, and she is called Vantastic. That's V like a car, like a van, VANN tastic, and she has a lot of really good financial tips. So I don't know if you're interested in. I mean, some people have a lot of debt that they need to pay off, and it's a huge burden. And this woman has a lot of really good techniques. So you might want to check that out as well. So how's that? All the best to you, Kelly. Oh, she has pyrite in her back left corner of her house. She's on it.
Good feng shui.
You
You
got
can add
it.
some aventurine and citrine to that as well, Kelly, if you like.
And you were holding up a big piece of pyrite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that gorgeous?
There you go.
Yeah, feel that money stone. That's fantastic. That's beautiful.
And Lakshmi.
Yes, I was going to give you okay, here's your mantra. Om Hrim Shrim Lakshmi Beyo Namaha. And you can do that via a mala 108 times on Friday. That's the best day to do it. And that can bring abundance into the home. So,
That's a
and yes,
mala,
that,
if you're not aware.
yeah, it's a mala. Yep. I've got one right here too. And I have a few. This was one of my favorites because it's got a piece of tiger eye on the end of it. And it's
Ooh,
like good
nice.
for my solar plexus because that's where I have some
Ooh.
issues in my chart. And so,
Nice.
yeah. All right. So we have a tipper. So we're going to go ahead and do all three of us for the next one. And then we'll go right back in the lightning round, if that's okay. Okay. Oh, hey, good to see you, Heather. Welcome.
Hey.
And it looks like Juanita's going through some stuff. We're sorry about that, honey. That's not good. Okay. All right. So La Lima tipped. Okay. I wanted to get a reading on love. Any messages come across in ways I can go find the right direction. Okay. Well, your guides really came out, La Lima, and they have a lot to say. So there are the good news is that love is coming, but there are some things that you need to work on. Okay. The first thing I got was, and this is from the Enchanted Love Tarot by Amy Zerner and Monte Farber. I got the 7 of Roses reversed. Okay. You need to summon all of your courage to move forward. You have to fight the urge to give up on a person or relationship or a dream. They're saying that fears about commitment are your main adversary right now. And that if you're feeling overwhelmed, you may retreat rather than deal with the hurt and abandonment issues. So if you're willing to go it alone, do it if you must. Okay. They're also saying don't assert yourself too much now, or your actions will lead to an embarrassing situation. And they're saying defensive behavior with other people that you love can create more confusion. So having balance on both sides, being respected and being respectful to the other person. And if you see that any kind of hot tempers flare in your relationships, you may not have the confidence right now to straighten things out quickly enough. So I think that's why you're kind of being asked to kind of take some time to introspect with the Venus retrograde, the Mercury retrograde, the everything retrograde right now. And now Jupiter's retrograde. We're all being asked to go in and work on this stuff. Okay. Here's what you're working on. I got the 10 of Roses. Okay. This is the stress card. So you've encountered a lot of stressful conditions in the relationship department. You've been overworked. You might have taken on too many responsibilities that have drained you or just prevented you from thinking clearly about the other person. They're telling me that, okay, got it. They're saying define your goals clearly, or it's going to be very difficult to carry the heavy load that's on your shoulders. It's the same as the 10 of Wands. Okay. You take on too much, you overcommit. And your tendency may be to act in a more desperate way, as opposed to you're the one who's bringing all this beautiful energy to the table. Okay. This is a really good time to share your burdens with a trusted advisor or a counselor, because you may be expecting too much of yourself in the relationship is what they're showing me. You put too much of yourself out there for that. Okay, they're saying stay in touch with those you care about and focus on grounding techniques because there's a pattern that they're breaking up.
Yep.
So the next card I got actually adds a little, and there's a lot of 7 energy with this. Okay, I got the 7 of Gems. Okay, and I got the 7 of Roses reversed too. So there's something to do with 7. 7 has to do with Ketu, which rules our past lives. It's also the Chariot. So there's some movement going on in your life. Okay. This is actually the same as the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So to find true love, you're going to have to deal with some frustration. Okay. If things aren't going as planned, remember that all expectations are unreasonable, and because there's no guarantees on Earth School. All right. There may be potential for growth in a relationship if you are able to get it on a really good foundation, but they're saying seek attainable goals, spend quality time together, take time to laugh and just play a little more, and try not to be as frustrated about the little day-to-day things. They're also saying that picking someone who is good at saving for retirement, a home, a vehicle, education, budget stuff, that they're good with that, they might be a better match for you. Because the energy I got for you and how you act in a relationship, because I got this Pentacles card, I went to my Fairy Tarot, I got the Queen of Autumn and the Princess of Autumn. So you do kind of take on a more, how do I say this? Pentacles kind of approach to things. Let me see here. So this is the Prince of Autumn, studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous. So it's happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get along. So yes, but you just need to do some more research in the romance department. And what I saw was you going to a counselor and working through some of those patterns and breaking them so that you don't bring them into your next relationship and cause that stress, that frustration. You don't put too much of yourself out there and overwork yourself. And then you can step into being more of a queen. You can be more generous, gracious, practical in your relationships. Be practical with respect on how you need to proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can make your dreams come true. So this is coming for you, but you're being asked to step into a period of study. And this is self-study. This is inner study. And this is a great time to do it because Venus is in retrograde. Okay. So we're all doing this. If you're in a relationship right now, this is great advice for everyone here too, because that's what the retrogrades are teaching us. I hope that was helpful. I'm sending you tons of love. And I know that Tanys and Jean have more for you. Okay, Lalima, come back. Let us know how you're doing.
Hi, Lalima. So I have interesting cards. Soulmates is one of the cards that I got. Soul contract. So you had a soul contract with somebody. The only problem is that it was a karmic relationship. Okay. So it's letting go is going to be in there. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, out of focus. So that's kind of what you were dealing with. And I was like wanting more information. And I got codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. And then separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So I have, you got to release your ex, because I think that's what you've been through. So there was some codependency issues in that relationship. And I think that you've been in a family with some of that kind of behavior. And so, you know, usually what we know is what we step into. And so I kind of feel that that's what's happened here. Is there's some lesson that you needed to learn. So they gave you a family life like that. You picked a soul contract with someone to help you to learn that lesson. So you just need to do some healing. So when Michelle was talking about going to talk to somebody, I think that's a good idea, because there's this codependency thing there that you should probably talk to a counselor about, just to see. I mean, I may be off because that's actually a diagnosis. I don't want to give a diagnosis, but it's like that codependent type of behavior. And that's what Michelle was referring to in the way of giving too much of yourself, right? So stay optimistic about your love life. If you can, you know, do some reading on it first. That's what I always recommend. Psych2Go is a great site on YouTube. They have a lot of stuff on that kind of stuff. So take a look there, see if it resonates with you, right? This is all just one way of looking at things. So if this is not for you, right, find out what is. But that is what I would recommend. I do have new love. I had some other great cards. So I have new love coming. Keep an open mind because they might be different from what you expect. True love. And honeymoon. So it's about you working through all of this stuff because you want to get to this. You want to bring that in. So we have to keep a certain vibration in order to really step into that. Okay. All of the past stuff, it was like karmic relationship stuff. You don't need to be there anymore. You're growing past that. You're going towards this true love business. So focus on that, but you need to do that little bit of healing work and stuff with the codependency, just because you grew up in a house that way. And so that's what you know. So you just need to talk to somebody and sort of work through those types of behaviors so that you can really, when this comes along, you can really, really, really get into that. Okay. So I hope that's helpful.
That was really good, ladies, both of you. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Lalima, my heart goes out to you. You are a beautiful woman. And I think that Tanys was right. That true love is yours, is obtainable. And I did get some guidance for you. The first thing that I heard them tell me is that you need to make the first move. And you need to, I feel as though you may be waiting for something or for someone, and they're suggesting that you move past this person that you're waiting for and just move on. And if they're meant to be, they'll come back to you, but they want you to make the first move. And in this, I'm getting that to step out and perhaps maybe join groups, join a tennis class, or join a kayaking class, join a, a walking group or a hiking group or something like this. And this is where you'll find a lot of really good candidates. Make sure you have fun and laugh. I hear your laughter. I hear the way that you can just let your hair down, so to speak, and just laugh and have a good time. And this is the energy that attracts, that is what is going to attract somebody that is right for you. They want to see your heart. They want to see your soul. They want you to be expressive and not like coy or reserved, or they want to see you open up. And I think that the more you have this energy and, laugh and have fun or go dancing, it could be with girlfriends, but as long as you're enjoying yourself and you're putting out this energy, you'll build this energy within you. I also wanted to suggest that one of the best relationship books I've ever read is by John Gray, and it's Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. It has so much really, really good advice and good perspective and understanding on what each role entails and what to expect. It's not love the way you want to be loved. It's the way it's hard to explain. We have two different languages, and it's important to be in communication and share what you need, what you want, and what you expect, rather than waiting for somebody perhaps to read your mind or to do something that you think they should know to do. They don't. You have to say, would you mind holding my door? Sometimes they just don't get it. So just really, really concrete and everyday advice in that book that I think would really help you to kind of just understand a little bit more about how the other half or their other minds work. Also, I checked on your progress, and Michelle, I know that you know all of the planets are in retrograde right now. It has a lot to do with planetary alignment. These things are life cycles that are planned in our pre-planned pre-life plan. And I was checking on if you were going to meet the person that you'll spend the rest of your life with by December 31st. And my pendulum said not by December 31st. I checked for the 2024, and the pendulum started saying yes right around April 2024. But also, do all of the planets start moving back and going forward in the first quarter of next year? So it's important just to have fun, relax, open up, and try and work on some of these things in the meantime, because you don't want to kind of put a square peg in a round hole if it's not the timing. You know what I mean? But that moving past that one you're waiting for is really key as well. And I think all of us said that. So yeah. But all the best to you, Lalima.
Oh, that's beautiful. And yeah, we're sending you tons of love as you search for love. That's awesome. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, and thank you for tipping and spending time with us. We really appreciate it. So, all right. So are we good to go back into lightning round? All right. So I'm going to take Lady Silver, and then Tanys, Chris V. Okay. So that would be Michelle. 2 months ago, you and Tanys said I'd be getting a new job, and I did. Can you tell me how this new job or position will go for me? Okay, that's yours. And then Jean, can you take on Craig Dixon? Are you comfortable with that one?
Yes.
The 90-year-old boyfriend. Okay, sounds good. That's an older boyfriend.
It's a friend. It's just a friend.
Yeah, it's a boy, but it's a friend. Yeah, but yeah, 90s. That's an accomplishment. All right. So, Lady Silver, the main energy I got for you for September is to relax. Your guides are saying that relaxation is important for your health, your mood, your relationships, and your well-being, and you need to just relax, okay? They're saying it's really easy to become entangled in anxiety and worry and stress and in paralyzed thinking. And your day-to-day life may be filled with a multitude of stresses that affect your thoughts and cause you to feel disconnected from the truth of your being. So they're saying dedicate some time to relaxation, and that's going to provide you with a solid foundation that's going to help you live a more balanced and less stressful life. So the importance of relaxation can help alleviate any tension and other health concerns. They're saying you can indulge in a spiritual bath. You can add some essential oils or sea salt to the water. You can incorporate clear quartz or rose quartz crystals, maybe light some candles or incense, just to intensify the healing nature of whatever experience you choose to go into to relax. But just they say use this time, this month, to remain really centered and really balanced. And they're saying that practicing deep breathing techniques such as pranayama can also bring out calm and peace. If you don't know how to do it, I can teach you. I can also teach you Brastrika and other breathing techniques to help calm the mind, because our breath actually does have a lot to do with our state of our intellect and our emotional state. So they're saying just remember to take a deep, deep breath before acting. That way you're less likely to be more impulsive in your thoughts, and it can fresh oxygen to your body and relieve a little bit of the anxiety that you might be carrying around. And they're saying that affirmations are another really great tool to kind of help you relax and grow in body, mind, and spirit. And they're saying that like repeating positive life affirming statements about yourself can help you manifest and bring affirmations into your life. But now it's not the time to manifest, it's the time to relax. So just ask spirit for guidance toward expansion, toward illumination, and just trust that they've got your back, relax, and enjoy the journey, because that's what they're having you do during these retrogrades. And just to let everybody know, Venus did start to go in direct motion a couple of days ago. It's not in full speed yet, so we're still feeling that. So if you've got a strong Venus in your chart, that's what you're feeling right now. Venus is a little slow. Okay. I did pull some self-care cards real quick because I think those are important, because it said relax. The first thing I got was look for fairies, go out on a nature walk. They're waiting for you. Okay. The second one is kind of goes along with the affirmations. They're asking you to write a gratitude list. What I do with my husband is if he's had a kind of a bad day, like bad traffic or something happened with work or something like that, I say 3 things that you're grateful for today. And that can kind of switch the mode a little bit. Okay. And then they're saying plan a vacation. Okay. So this could be a time to just provide, like, and they're saying it should be a place where you're able to relax, not something that requires work and family and juggling other people's schedules. Okay. It needs to be a relaxing spa-like vacation if you're going to go on one. Okay. And they're saying it could even be taking a vacation at a local hotel in your area and going for some spa treatments. Okay. So that's the main, your guides love you. That's the main energy that I have for you, Lady Silver. And thank you so much for joining us. Come back. Let us know how that relaxing September went for you.
Awesome. Hi, Chris V. So I have that it's a little bit of a bumpy start for you in this new job. But that's okay. Your current challenges will soon be resolved. You'll be able to look at the future with a smile. Okay? So it might be a bumpy start, but it's going to be okay. I have that you might find yourself being a little bit over emotional or really sensitive when you first start. Okay? So please bring black tourmaline with you in your pocket or with you to the office, because that's going to help you not feel everybody else, right? And just show yourself some compassion when you first start. All right. Prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. So make sure that you're doing your self-care when you first start. Okay. Because you want to make sure that you're well rested and that for me, this dwelling of the truth, it's more about meditation. You see how she's taking those quiet moments? That's going to help you to really feel into how you are feeling, because I feel like I get the feeling like you tend to pick up on how everybody else is feeling and not really be sure about how you're feeling about it. So you just need to allow yourself to let go and let flow. Okay. So that you're not caught up in what everybody else is feeling. because that's what's coming through. So that's going to require you to look deeper. But there's all these gems of wisdom buried deep. Okay. So if you can give it some time, some patience, deep within me is a majestic radiance. It's going to help you to unearth some of those gems. Okay. It's going to help you to be more courageous. So like I said, there may be a few things to jump over, but you'll do it with ease. Okay. Any new job that you start, there's always that sort of learning curve that you go through. So just patience, self-care, because it is tiring. I have just that it's going to really strengthen you. Let's see, there's strengthen, power, confident, positive, because you are an achiever. Okay. You are organized. It's going to be stable. Okay. We have hardworking, commitment, practical, security, loyalty, down to earth. So those feel really good to me. The things to do, I asked about self-care as well, because it brought that up. Beauty ritual. So, get yourself gussied up for the first day. Get your nails done, go get a pedicure, get your hair done, so that you're feeling really confident going in, because that's really going to help. All right. And find those moments of stillness. Be still. Right. Meditate. Go in confidently and calmly when you go in. And you can do this. Okay. Hope that's helpful, Chris.
Hey, Craig, how are you? So I tried to type in there, I did a typo, but what's your friend's first name? Because what I was getting is that he's jealous. He wants one of his own. He wants a girl that he can talk about, that can whisper in his ear too. He wants one. And when I tried to tune in, if you can tell me what his first name is, I was actually getting somebody, but I just want to make sure. Oh, okay, it's Steve. Wow. Okay. All right. Let me check with my pendulum if this is correct. If the guide that I was told, is this the right guide for Steve? I get a yes on that. I get a yes. It's a little slow, but it's a yes. So Hedy Lamarr, do you know who Hedy Lamarr is? Hedy. She was she was known as one of the most beautiful women in the world. And she was very, very smart. She was at the top of her class. And she is the one who popped into my mind when I asked about your friend. I said, what would be a good guide for Craig's friend? And they said Hedy Lamarr. I don't know that much more about her. He's like,
So
yes.
I can
And
add
just
some.
tell him, just say, ask her to come in your dreams. Ask her to whisper in your, because he may not know how to do it or what to expect. But just say it's almost like a daydream. Let him know it's almost like a daydream. And he can just think about her and think about something that she might want to say to him. But that's what I was getting, that Hedy Lamarr would be helping you out and
Can I offer
be
some
willing to.
confirmation?
Pardon?
Can I offer some confirmation for you?
Yeah.
I saw an article just today about Hedy Lamarr.
You did?
Yep. I never heard of her. And I read an article about her today. So I just want to offer that as confirmation for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was a super intelligent woman. She designed all sorts of systems during the war for navigation systems. She played a big role in our current
so
internet.
Steve must like him smart.
She's a genius. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Jean.
No, that's okay.
I had to share.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
Craig,
Thank you.
Craig, your Steve's going to be really pleased. He's going to be really pleased. I really think so. And that's it's almost like you have something that I want, and that's why he was making those, insensitive type of jokes. But let him know that that you asked one of us, and that was the suggestion, and see what he says.
Craig knows what she did too.
Craig, and you can share. then the whole place is going to want to know. Your whole senior citizen apartment complex is going to be knocking on your door. Who's for me, Craig? That is so cute.
That is
yeah,
adorable.
he's
That's
kind of
awesome.
mean. Oh, well, he'll think about it. Don't you doubt. He'll go back home and he'll start thinking about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so
Mhm.
glad you guys got such a big hit there. That's fantastic. All right. I love it when that happens. All right. Sending you tons of love, Craig. Come back and let us know how you're doing. That's exciting stuff.
It was funny.
And I have
I
Hetty's
haven't-
chart.
Do
So
you? Oh, there we go.
yeah.
I was wondering why I was reading this article because I actually read it and I don't know why I read it. Well, now I do.
I've actually 2 years ago I put her on. I did a full I did a full chart analysis on her on Instagram. So
Oh wow.
yeah, because we
Cool.
had a rare we had a really rare transit going on, and it's in her chart, and so I used that. That was a couple of years ago. So it's just awesome that you brought her up. That's so cool.
Yeah. So there's lots of confirmation for you there.
Yeah, yeah. So a gorgeous, brilliant woman.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to take Kaylee's question. Do you
Mhm.
mind taking Wiki's question?
Mhm.
And then Aaron, are you good with Aaron's question, Jean? Okay.
Sure.
And just to let everybody know, Tipper Forever
maybe
holds. Oh,
it's talking about Mercury retrograde. Is that better for you to take?
I'm a Gemini. I was born in Mercury retrograde. It was in RX. Okay. It's going to affect them way more than the average person. So
Okay.
that's
So I'll
what your
just
cards
find
are
out
saying.
what areas. Okay.
Yeah, the astrology behind that is my husband's a Gemini ascendant, and he feels the retrogrades more than the average person.
So let's find out
And
what areas then.
yeah, what areas for sure. And yeah, I can pull karma if you're having any issues there, but so I'll take Kaylee real quick and then we'll okay. All right. So Kaylee, if there's time and lightning round, I was wondering if I should stick to my job or just be patient or start putting feelers out somewhere. Things are weird right now and it's been nagging at me. Thanks. Okay. So I got a no for looking for a new job, but I got a yes for what you need to change at work. You need to be more candid. Your guys are saying that it's essential to express your truth, even at the risk of standing out, and to stand up for yourself. Okay. They're saying that your job, you're not expressing your thoughts enough at work. And then they're saying that in the past, you've tried to maintain the peace by staying quiet or swallowing your words. And your guys are saying, have faith that open and honest communication will bring resolutions to your work situation. And that if you're not really sure of where you stand, just ask. Because this is a card about communication. This is all about the throat chakra. I think the one of the cards that, the crystal that Tanys had, celestite, last week would be good for this kind of throat area. But they're saying just be willing to communicate your concerns really quickly. Tanys has got it there. Be open to other people's views and arguments in the workplace, and let your emotions flow without trying to block them while looking for decisions and solutions. That's the main energy that's going to help you at work, because Spirit is prompting you to be wary. Okay. They're saying that you need to communicate your concerns and ideas to others. Okay. Convey your thoughts in an understandable, brief, and just well thought out manner. They're saying don't overthink it. And active listening can help too. Active listening is the process where someone says something to you and then you repeat back what you think that they said. Okay. This is actually really good for my marriage too. It works really, really well in the workplace, in personal life, everything. Because when you're a good communicator and you're speaking honestly from your heart, that people will perceive you as an excellent listener as well. And you can ask for what you need and what you want from others in a really appropriate way. So just express yourself individually, creatively, and your relationships, if they're based on true communication, it's going to create a lot more emotional balance and stability in your workforce life. Okay. Because I got the 10 of Autumn for your job. Taking steps toward financial security for your children and loved ones. You're making wise investments. You're planning for retirement, and you're honoring family traditions. So they do support the work. Okay. I got the 6 of Autumn. Good news. The good you do will come back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, and you're being wise and you're repaying back debts. You're being really good with your money, Kaylee. I also got the 3 of Autumn, lots of Autumn cards. These are Pentacle cards, okay? Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you can do, and you're being compensated for your creative talents. You got that rare Saraswati yoga, okay? That's something that you can focus on. Here's the block. Ego, okay? The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Okay, you can break through a lot of this stuff by just focusing on being candid and focusing on sharing your wealth with others and just investing it responsibly. You've got this. The only thing I see is that you just need to speak up for yourself a little more. Okay, Kaylee, I'm sending you tons of love, and I hope that was helpful. Come back, let us know how you're doing.
Hi, Vicky. So, as Michelle said, everything is going to be amplified. And so I feel I got open your heart. So no one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal the situation. So I think that you're going to be very hard on yourself during this period. And you may feel as though people are judging you as well. I feel like that's what's going to come up for you. So there's a lot of like judgment. So you're going to be pretty sensitive to that during this period. So you need to be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from here. So you're going to need to express those emotions as they come up, because as you feel judged, you're going to feel emotion around that. So you're going to need to make sure that you're processing the energy for that. All right? Because sometimes we don't do that, and then it just builds up, right? Because you may feel a little trapped. You need to know the way forward is open. Okay? Possibilities and opportunities abound. I'll guide you to your personal and spiritual freedom. These are my Archangel Michael cards. So he is with you. You need to know he's with you. So you are protected. And these judgments are, I feel as though some of it is, they're triggering your own self-judgment. That's how it's going to work, right? So somebody will say something and you'll sort of take it like, oh my God, what did I do? Like that kind of thing, right? And so just trust. You just need to let go of the self-judgment, let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has the perfect plan. So just know it's gonna go the way it's meant to. You just need to let yourself feel. So the thing with emotion is it's energy. So we want to allow the energy to flow through. Rather than holding on to it, we want it to flow through. As we do that, we may need to express some emotion or process the energy, however you do that. So some people cry, some people need to exercise, some people burp and, yawn or sleep, or all of those things might be possible as well as other things, that the body does. So the body processes energy in that way. So just allow yourself to process the energy without self-judgment in there. It's okay to cry. It's okay to sleep more. It's okay to do what your body needs you to do to process that energy. Okay. Especially during this time, during this Mercury retrograde. It is time to take action, not with contracts and stuff, mind you, but take action forward in terms of, okay, I'm hearing self-care, making sure you're doing the self-care piece. And self-care means not judging yourself. So I really feel like that's what's going to come up for you in the next little bit, is that self-judgment. People will trigger it in you. There's going to be some people that are going to mirror stuff to you, and you're going to be like, oh, and you're going to feel it. Okay. So my biggest advice is to allow emotions to flow through. Don't hold on to them. Make sure you're expressing that and processing the energy as it comes through. Okay. Hope that's helpful.
Wow, that was really good. Both of you.
Thanks.
Very nice. So Erin, hi Erin, how are you? So nice to see you. So you have a new job as a stagehand. Congratulations. It sounds exciting. So I wasn't sure what work out for me meant. So I kind of asked a few questions with my pendulum. And I said, is Erin going to do a great job as a stagehand? It said, yes, that you would do a great job. And I asked if other people would be appreciative of the work that you do. Yes, you're going to be appreciated. And then I said, is Erin going to be fulfilled at this job? And it didn't say yes. So it was like, hesitating, very still, almost. Wah, wah. So then I said, does Erin prefer to be on the stage? And it said, no, she doesn't want to be on the stage. I'm like, okay, she doesn't. So they said, does they told, when I was saying, does she want to be on the stage? And they're like, no, she's not. That's not the part she wants to do. So, but you do want to be helpful for others, to others. That's your desire, is to be helpful to others. And what they're telling me is that you're looking for a little more responsibility. You can start as the stagehand, but you may not be fulfilled, or it may be a little boring for you, but you need a little bit more responsibility for you to be fulfilled. And I asked about set design, and it said, no, not set design. And I said, costumes, and it said, yes, you might be interested in costumes. And also they said research and consulting. So I'm not sure how, like, just more like into it, more a part of it, more a key player, not just somebody in the background. But you know, it will grow into this, and you'll have to grow. But once you start, you feel yourself getting bored, ask around, see if you can help people with other things. But doing something like that with a little bit more responsibility would really be great for you, I think. So all the best to you, Erin. I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure if she said anything.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I did block the intruder, so they're gone.
Oh,
okay. I'm not seeing anything from Erin though, but
Erin, if you
care.
listen to it after the show, make sure you put a message in the comments, because I'd like to know, because it was pretty clear. It was fun. Thanks for the question.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Erin. And we have a few people I wanted to say hi to. Before we go on. Illumination Portal is here, and are you guys okay with another question for Lalima, or next week?
One more is good. That's fine.
One more is okay if you okay, one more is okay, Lalima. And then let's see. I think I saw Gerald come in. I'm looking for him. So, oh, and Scott. Okay. I didn't see Scott. There we go. We got Tom here. Tom is here, and Trish is here. Good to see you, Trish. And so and then Juanita. Yeah, you go and do some stuff there. Oh my gosh, sending you tons of love and healing. Okay. All right. Oh, and Natalie's here. Good to see you, Natalie. Thanks for joining us. Awesome. All right. So we have 8 questions left, guys. Jean is leaving at the half hour. So we're going to go ahead and
okay.
Well, that's what you said, right? You're
yes,
good to go.
yes.
Yes. We're just honoring your boundary.
Okay.
So we're honoring your boundary.
I'm going to just head out around 8:30, and I thought you were asking me if we could do one more question. I wasn't sure. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're still doing lightning round. But the one question was for someone who wanted all 3 of us to do it. So we can do you, Lalima, if you ask it right now, and then we can just go forward from there. Is that okay? Okay. All right. You're on mute, Tanys.
We could let Jean go first, then she can head out, and then we can.
Yes, that's what I thought we would do, for sure. For sure.
For Lalima?
For Lalima. Yeah. So
is it more about another step on the love life?
Well, Lalima, go ahead and just ask your question real quick. And we will. She says, sure. Okay.
Oh,
career. Okay. So we'll have Jean, are you comfortable going first?
Sure.
Okay, great.
I'll just take a minute to tap in, but
that's fine. Yeah. You want to respect your time.
So what I'm picking up for you, Lalima, is that you're a very hard worker. You're very conscientious, and you are a go-getter. You only expect the best of yourself, and you enjoy like a prestigious kind of title. That's important to you. but you don't like being one of many. You like to be one of few. I think a smaller team of working, like not working with 30 different people. You're better at a smaller team, more like 5 or 6 people. They're telling me that you like to be you like to have the prestige, and you're a hard worker, you're a go-getter, and you can pretty much do anything you put your mind to, but you also like to have that downtime. Like when it's time to buckle down and work, you can really work. And when it's time to kind of have a really long lunch with colleagues, then this is something that you enjoy as well. So you don't mind mixing the socializing with work as well. You like doing this. You like building that rapport and socializing at work. You don't like just being stuck at a desk by yourself. You like to be part of a team and mixing it up, and having the social aspect at work as well is important to you. I feel as though it's you don't want to burn your candle at both ends. Oh, she's a doc, but last 2 years have been a little confusing. Realized I don't like the job to work myself. Yeah, by yourself. Yeah. Maybe you can find a team. Maybe you can find a team that you can work with. I don't know what they call it. I can see it, but I can't, like a group or I don't know what they would call it. But a team of doctors that you could rotate with or something. Oh, okay. Well, let me see. Let me just ask real quick. Well, they say nothing ventured, nothing gained. That if you don't, you'll never know unless you try. So it would be worth your while trying for the exam here and going for it here, rather than just letting all of this go, all of your hard work, all of your efforts go, and moving on. It's almost like, even if it doesn't work out, it's worth your while to try, because if you just say, okay, I'm going to set this down right now, I'm going to set down my suitcase or my briefcase and say thank you and leave, you'll always wonder, what if. Make sure you attempt at least all of your options here before you do move on. I'm not saying that this is the place that you're definitely supposed to stay, but they're just telling me make sure you cover all your bases before you do go. It gives you peace of mind, and you never know what might happen, what might come of it. Yeah. So that's what I got. So Lalima, let me know that I just saw you like prestige. You don't like being with many, you like being with few, and you like that socializing. So I'm sure that you can do it. You can find it for sure.
Yeah. Beautiful, Jean. I got
very
really
good energy.
I got really similar cards that you got. So, I mean, the first thing I got for you, Valima, is the sun. You really shine in your career. This is like a place where you're like, you rule this. Okay. Plans work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitudes for the blessings in life. So I'm getting really good vibes for just whatever direction you choose to go, because wow, you can really shine. Okay. So I did ask how you do shine. I got Gemini. Gemini's super social, really good with communication. They're good at working with groups, which is what Jean was talking about. They're good at organizing get-togethers, okay, and making sure that people have all the information necessary to explain what needs to be done. Okay, so they appreciate your communication. They also appreciate your empathy and your spirituality, because I got Pisces. You bring a certain level of goddess energy to your job, and your patients pick up on that. Okay, I asked which goddess is going to crack you up. Then I got the 5th house. Okay, you're good at taking risks And you're also good with kids when I picked up this card. It's the power of love, your creations. This also tells me you're a highly creative person at work. So you're able to find solutions to to problems that a lot of people can't really think through, because that's really interesting. They're saying that you're high in like gamma waves, something about your brain. It allows you to focus really, really well.
She's a kid's doc.
Oh, look at, they love you. So there you go. This is who you are at work. You're a ruler. Okay, you're the queen. Sometimes you create and defend boundaries to protect yourself from insensitive or inappropriate behaviors from others. So that's spirit recognizing the fact that you are creating clear boundaries for yourself, and that's something that they're appreciating. And then I got that you're a shaman. Okay, so that's a healer. All right. Work on healing and empowering yourself if you want to be useful to others in their own journey of suffering and healing. So you're doing this not only on a physical level, you're doing this on a spiritual level as well. Okay, Lalima, which is, in my opinion, so important, as above, so below, because what we come into physically is how we represent ourselves spiritually. Now here I got two goddesses for who you are. All right. The first one I got was Goddess of Healing, of course, because you're a healer. And it says, I am free of pain and suffering. Use this gift to remember who you really are. Breathe slowly and deeply as you remember you are a soul moving onward and upward. You are not your name. You are what you do. You are not your body. Visualize beautiful birds removing your pain and suffering with their golden beaks and flying away and dropping them in a vast ocean. This tells me that you tend to be pick on the emotions of others at work. Okay, so creating boundaries, because if you're taking on more of those empathic hits, is what I call them, especially from the kiddos. Creating boundaries, emotional boundaries for yourself is really important, because you are a goddess of healing. The second one I got is compassion. That's where I got the Pisces energy. This is what they really appreciate about you. And see, he's got a fish on his head. So I use my fears as signs that guide and protect me. Use this gift when your fears prevent you from acting in your best interests. Our fears exist to help us keep us safe from harm and from repeating mistakes we have made. If we seek to understand why we are afraid, we can make our fears our friends and helpers, not our master. It is important to avoid fearing success and the many changes that it will bring. Don't fear your success. That's what I got when I picked up this card. You are going to be amazingly successful. You're a very compassionate healer. The kids they love you. They appreciate all what you're doing for them. But the main energy I got is that you need to be a free associate at work. I got the free associate card. You see the wolf down here by himself? So look at this card. Allow the first thing that comes to your mind without self-censorship bestow a vision upon you. What pops for you in the card? For me, it was the wolf, because she needs her freedom. She needs her independence. If there's something else on here, your guides are saying, pay attention to it. Okay, that's the symbol from spirit that you need to pay attention to. And then as far as stones, I got yellow jasper. Control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. I think that's why I got that free associate card. You're the ruler, right? So you need to feel that you are more in control of the work environment and where you're working, and you're protecting those boundaries. That's amazing. I hope that was helpful. And then before Jean goes, do you have anything that is coming up this week that you would like to share with our audiences?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let me see. What do I have? Let me move back into this month. Okay. So today, yes, this Friday. Actually, I'm on the wrong. It is September. Do you believe I thought it was not September? I will be this Friday. I'll be on my with Terry Suzuki and Pure Visionaries, Kiru Spiritual Journeys, Pure Visionary Psychic Medium Terry Lee, and myself will be on having a show together on Friday the 8th, and that's at 4:30 Eastern, and we'll be simulcasting on everyone's channel. And then on Sunday the 10th, I'll be on with Allie, Heart and Soul Connected, and that's at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then I'll be back on again Monday at 4:30 with Wisdom Seeker Joan and Terry Suzuki. So it's a full weekend. But thank you very much. This was so much fun, ladies. I really enjoyed it. I wasn't sure I'd get in. It takes me a little while to get into the groove, but But you guys were so very gracious and accommodating, and I really, really enjoyed myself. And it was really fun meeting everybody here. So thank you, everybody in the chat, and all the best to you, Lalima, and everybody who asked their questions. And Erin, make sure you, if you listen to this, make sure you put it in the comments below. I'm curious to see what you thought of the reading. But you two enjoy your evening, and I'm just going to bow
You
out.
too.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Coming. It was an
Bye.
honor having
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. We love having you on. Awesome. And without ado, the amazing Tanys.
you.
Let me find Lalima's question for you. All right. Let's see. It's about career.
So
Okay.
Lalima, I have this thing. Every so often I question the cards that come in. Okay. So they told me to go to my past life deck when I was asking about your career. I'm like, I don't know why I'm going to my past life deck. I'm a little sassy with the guides. Okay. So they're like, just go there. So they bring up this. They show me this. Orphan. I'm like, why are you showing me orphan? I'm asking about career. The next card I got was health. So, child doctor. That's the closest I can get to a pediatrician in my cards. So, yes, and I question them, right? Why are you sending me to this deck? Okay, so it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved. You'll be able to look at the future with a smile. So I would say from that, you do need to go ahead and do the exam, because I feel like there's this up-leveling, okay? You're on the right path. You're doing what you need to do. You have support there. You know what else? Look at this. She's got the caduceus there. It's not wanting to. See, she's holding this caduceus. Freedom. So like Michelle was saying, you just need a little bit more freedom, okay? You're on the right path. You just need to bring some love and light into this. So what I'm feeling is that you're feeling this pull because the medical and your intuitive side, or that holistic side, is you're a little bit like not quite, it's not quite congruent. So I feel like you've got a little bit of that going on, because I got body work. Now this was before I did the past life, and I was like, body work, okay, maybe she's supposed to be a massage therapist or a Reiki healer or something like that. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercise. So if you don't do that, I'd recommend that you start, or you do teacher training on the side. That's the other thing that was coming up for me. Trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I'm also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. I left job, tried to prep for exam, was stressed due to other things, couldn't prep, joined work again. But now I'm leaving it again, as now I feel guilty for wasted time. Want to do anyhow. I feel like you need to tap into your guides. I don't think it's a waste of time. Just because there's stress involved, that's probably why they brought up the yoga thing. I think that's going to be very helpful. Okay? Yeah, you need to make decisions for yourself, not about a guy. Don't worry about what guys are doing, good or bad, wherever you are. You need to do it for yourself, no matter what's happening with your love life, okay? Try doing some yoga. That's going to help you. Okay? It wasn't meant for you. Okay. Yeah. So try doing some yoga while you're prepping for your exam. That's going to help you manage. Okay. I got recognized signs from above. So trust your signs that you're getting from your guides, right? And you're going to manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Tap into your angels while you're prepping. Follow their guidance. And don't be afraid to have them with you. Have your guides with you for the exam. Okay? Because this certainly is positive in order for you to pass the exam. Okay? Now, it doesn't mean you don't study. We all have to do the work anyway, right? So I'm not suggesting that. But yeah, I would, you need to do what you need to do for you. Not worry about all these guys and let them pull you all over the place. Okay? That's more of a that with the exam question there. I think Michelle does specific readings on that kind of thing as to where the best place for you to live and work would be. So you might want to reach out to Michelle to do a reading on that. Right, Michelle? There's that special reading that you do?
Yeah, Lalima, I do something called astro mapping. And so I look at various places throughout the world and I do a chart for what your birth chart looks like there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can find out what energy to expect from the area. But we got really good cards for your career.
Yeah.
So that's an area of your life you've got. It's pretty good. And so I'm excited for you. And I love that you're a pediatrician. That's fantastic. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, we hope that was helpful. Come back. Let us know how you're doing, Lalima. That's beautiful work. Thank you for what you're doing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So are we ready for lightning round, Tanys?
Yes. So like
Okay.
1-2 cards each, right?
1-2 card. Actually, this one exploded, but I'll be really quick. Okay.
Okay. We'll go just as long as we're quick. Whatever comes up, but we're quick. Okay.
You got it. Okay, Pooja. I got Ace of Spring. Things are going to be looking up for you regarding your career. It literally says it's time to take action, be fearless and happy, pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. And I went to my creativity oracle for a clarity card and it exploded. The first thing I got is you're going to be going through some cycles. The wind blows, the wheel turns. We go through cycles just like nature because we're a part of nature. So just go with the flow is what I got. Then I got actualization. You will achieve your full potential by virtue of your creativity and your honest pursuit of truth. There was something about the word truth that stood out there. You need to, right now, you do need to take time to recharge. Don't do too much at once. When the pace of life becomes too hectic, know to slow down and be mindful and go with the flow. Take some time out for introspection because Jupiter is in retrograde until December 31st and conjunct Rahu until October 30th. Introspection is often necessary to deepen our awareness of the unity and divinity of life. That's some of that retrograde energy that's coming through. I also got that you're going to be taking a pause. This tells me Saturn's involved, except that you must wait and prepare for developments to reach the next stage. And there's a little butterfly there to show that you're transforming. Because you're also evolving. Your creative ideas evolve out of invisible and profound nothingness and the proverbial consciousness. And see Saturn there? That's just confirmation. Saturn's working with your moon and your sun. Okay? Because this is who you're becoming. You're becoming a judge. I got the judge card. Number 8. I am relentless in my pursuit of honesty and judgment. You're stepping into your truth as far as the career goes. It's going to go great. You're going to be okay. Okay, Pooja? I hope that was helpful. I'm sending you tons of love. Come back. Let us know how you're doing.
Hey, Jessica. So what do I have for you? There's something that you're trying to decide whether it's time to take action on yet. I would say not yet. Okay, not quite yet, because you need to take control of your thoughts first. There's some focusing that you need to do. You need to do a little bit more reading on that, increase your knowledge in that area, and be open to different things. So open your heart to passion, follow your passion, because that's where you're going to make the difference. You're going to make a huge difference in that area. This is also my spiritual communication card. So tap into your spiritual communication, your guides and stuff, because then it will be the magical moment. You will then be in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. So allow your wishes to be fulfilled. So you're getting there. You just need, there's a little bit more information that you need just before you take action in that way. And one of them is for you to start to take control of your thoughts. It's about focus. So focus on what it is you really want, and then do some research on how to get there. And then it will be time to take some action. Okay? I hope that's helpful, Jessica.
Yay. Thank you for joining us, Jessica. All right, Dakota. Cool name, Dakota Kelt. Thank you for all you do. I hope to find if my guides, angels have a message for me. Okay. Well, I've got 2 guides that came out. Oh, wow. These are great ones. But before I go into that, the main card I got for you is energetic movement. Okay. Be focused on your highest goals and intentions in your day-to-day activities to create real transformation. Notice that Ganesha is dancing here. He's drumming. this is a very focused motion and activity. He's forming a yan mudra with his hand. That's the Sanskrit for knowledge or wisdom. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on in this card. So what this tells me is you're going through a phase of development and change, and spirit is showing you that you have the option and breathing space to move forward with your plans and activities once again, because things are becoming a little quicker for you. So you have access to a high level of energy and movement that's going to propel you forward, and it's going to help you achieve your goals. Okay. This energy's vibration is such that you're going to find that your goals are going to be attained at a much faster rate. This is like getting the 8 of Wands in a tarot reading. Okay. You can expect to be very busy, and trust that you're going to have the enthusiasm and drive for this time of action ahead. And that, your guides are advising you that this project will end quickly, and there's something new and more exhilarating and inspiring coming your way very soon. It's just a lot of activity, a lot of movement they're showing me, and there's really nothing stopping you right now. You're going to be bursting with energy and ideas. You can't wait to achieve one task and start another. So just capitalize on this energy. It's important to ensure that your activities are centered, and because of all the retrogrades, cross those T's, dot those I's. I tell people during retrogrades, don't just shut down your life. Just be more introspective. Check things out, reevaluate, edit. Okay. They're saying also make sure that before you move to the next task, make sure that the previous task is complete. Okay. But just begin to engage in best opportunities for you. These are the two guides that are coming out and helping you. I got Jesus. He's going to help you open your heart to love. And I got Saint Francis. He's going to help you follow your heart. So you're working on some heart-centered stuff. Okay, and you see the piece there with the little doves. I see that you're working on some of those there. Okay, I hope that was helpful, Dakota. And I feel like I'm chaffing it. I feel one of the retrogrades. Yeah, Jupiter is the one that just went retrograde, so you might be feeling that. Know that Jupiter will move away from Rahu, or the North Node, October 30th. So you could feel a little bit of less of a chaff then, and definitely after the 31st. But in and around the 31st, when Jupiter is direct, you're probably going to feel this energy again. So just take it easy during that time. Okay, Dakota, I hope that was helpful. I'm sending you tons of love, and come back and let us know how you're doing. It's exciting stuff for you. We love action and movement, huh?
Mm-hmm. Peace, love, and liberty. Absolutely. We have a message for you. Trust your divine purpose. Mm-hmm. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you're on a path of growth. So you see this picture? She's got all this light coming in. So I feel like that's what you're feeling right now, is all of that light coming in. You need to know that you are protected. You're within Michael's bubble of light, so you can proceed with confidence. Okay? I feel like there's been a relationship that has been, I don't know whether using this word, staticky. Mm-hmm. So a little bit, like just a little bit of resistance going on. Just know that a relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow Michael to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. So don't give up on that relationship. It doesn't feel romantic to me. This feels like maybe some friction in a friendship or a family sort of situation. You are ready for more. So your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make changes you've been contemplating. All right. So that's good. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins Michael to spark your creativity, to help you communicate your vision and motivate you to create something beautiful. So be creative. So work with Carnelian to help you bring in that creativity. And that's how you're going to start to cultivate some prosperity and exceed your own expectations. Soar into excellence. So you see in here, you've got all of this growth up the side here. That's what you're in. That was the first card, right? It was about growth. So that's what you're doing. You're in a stage of growth. So just breathe and allow. And you'll know when it's time to take action. Okay? And lots of compassion with the relationship piece, whoever that is. That's, yeah, compassion for you as well. Don't forget you. Don't just bow to them. Be compassionate to both involved. Okay? Hope that's helpful.
Okay, Lola. So guidance. Saint Germain came out. Start working your magic. Okay. You do have magic abilities. If you haven't taken a class or started a practice, I recommend you do that. Tanys has a lot of them. It's twillowlifestyle.ca. But this is the main one that came out. They want you to drink more water. I got Ocean. Okay. And she's just a gorgeous, gorgeous goddess. And you see the waterfall behind her. That's what and the cat really took my energy there too. So there might be something about jaguars to look up. Jaguar animal healing energy for you. I just go on Google and look that up. I got the goddess of perseverance for how you can move forward. I accomplish anything I put my mind to. Use this gift when you doubt your intelligence, your memory, or your ability to achieve your goals. Your situation is largely the result of how well you've blended your logical and intuitive faculties to direct your actions. Several times a day, focus with relaxed concentration on the mental image of which you would like to see come into being. So as we go through the retrogrades, don't try to take any strong action right now. Just reflect and plan. Okay. And then this is the best self-care card I got for you. I got positive affirmations. Okay. She's got all these beautiful things written on her body. Looking in the mirror. I love myself. I am worthy. I am grateful. I am brave. I am beautiful. I am healthy. I am happy. Okay. Saying, and there's another thing that Tanys taught us. It's called Ho'oponopono. And it's something that you can say that will help you. Basically, let me see. It's I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And if you say that a few times in the mirror in the morning, that's another way to kind of pump up your day. Okay. I hope that was helpful. I'm sending you tons of love, Lola, and come back and let us know how you're doing. Okay.
Hi, Ward. I don't know if you're still here, but we'll go ahead anyways. Maybe you'll see the replay. So angels of healing are with you. So it's a time of healing. It's about to bless your life. So Archangel Raphael's emerald green light will enhance your strength. So really, when you're asking this question, it feels as though perhaps you could use a little more confidence in what you do. So get your power back, right? It's not really about what they think in this contest. It's about how you feel about the experience. So stepping into how you feel about the experience is where you're going to find that. You've forgotten who you are. You're a child of the divine, so take back your personal power. Okay, doesn't really matter what they think, right? It's about how you feel about the experience. So prioritize your self-care. Okay, so you do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. In terms of outcome, I don't know if this would be for money or not, but I did get the abundance card come out for you. So that would be, yes, I feel it will go far. And I also got this one here, which is good fortune. So ideas, learning, travel, fun. So I would say, yes, it's going to go far. I don't know whether that means it will win or not, but I do feel pretty confident that you're doing well. But they are having a strong message that it's about how you feel about the experience is going to determine your outcome of the experience, not the outcome of the actual contest. That came through like loud and clear. Okay. So I hope that helps.
Awesome. All right. Take care, Ward. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Miss Anna, you're going to love this, Tanys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got teacher. Okay. And can you say this, Tanys, at the bottom there?
Oh my. No.
Okay.
Because I can't, it's not really clear.
Yeah.
I do have those cards though. Do you need me to look at it?
But it's Maha Kodan Ragogzi. Okay. So, but this is my teacher card. So this tells me that you are a teacher, Anna. And you're a teacher of, you're going to recognize this one, Tanys. Energy healing.
Look at
you know this guy.
Absolutely.
And he is
My
working
man.
with eclipse energy. Eclipse energy is highly psychological and violent. And only Merlin would take on something like that, right? So I asked what kind of energy work you're going to be doing, Anna. Okay, you're going to be teaching energy work and you're going to be doing energy work. So look at the image of this photo. She's got a beautiful lotus in her hand. Okay, and her crown chakra is activated. And again, we have that lunar eclipse, kind of like the sun behind the moon energy going on. There's also water, which indicates healing. So you're going to bring spiritual healing from your crown chakra, through your hands into people, and you could teach this. You're basically Tanys. So one of many Tanys's hats. Okay. I highly recommend you take Reiki or something like that from the Academy, because that's like triple confirmation that you're an energy healer. Okay. I can look in your chart too, but this is the dreamer card. Okay. I pay attention to what my dreams are trying to tell me. This is how your guides are trying to guide you, is they're giving you these signs and symbols in the dream world. Okay. But I did get that you have the ability, just like Merlin is doing here with his hands, just like the woman is doing here with her hands, just like the teacher is doing here with the hands, to bring energy through the crown chakra and out of your hands. It's a beautiful thing. Hasta nakshatras have this. A lot of people with placements in Pisces have this. It's beautiful. You're an energy healing teacher. If you're not already studying this, this is what I recommend you get into. Okay, Anna? It's very specific, but sometimes they just do that. All right.
So shameless plug, we are doing a Reiki 1 class on Saturday. This Saturday.
There we go.
So I don't know if that constitutes as divine timing for you, but yeah, Reiki 1, it's online. So twillowlifestyle.ca. Okay. Or .com. We have both. All right. So we have Sonia. So I have that you're trying to make a decision. I feel like it is going to be fairly life-changing. You need to know that Michael is with you, so he's protecting you, okay? Even though you can't see it, I'm actively working on this situation, and I'm here to help you, okay? Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. Okay? So it's time to make a decision. All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. This is Archangel Michael saying he's going to be there. All right? Change is coming. Michael is here to guide you through this exciting transformation. These are time of joyous opportunities, and it's time for you to start embracing your life purpose, Sonia. Okay, so what is your life purpose? Michael is guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. So I feel like you're trying to make that decision. It's time to, I feel like you've actually made it already. Your heart knows already. But you're looking for confirmation when to do it. And I would say with these cards, it's pretty soon. So it's, if not like imminent. It is perfect timing for you to do it. And it's a real time of transformation, right? So we've got like changes coming. Lots of butterflies on this. We've got a butterfly on here as well. So that's all about transformation. So you're transmuting some energy in this. And it feels like a good change. It's going to be, in the long run, it's going to be a good change. I think, any change has its things, but I feel like you're ready for this. It's the right time. Okay? Hope that's helpful.
Okay, Kylie, we're finally getting to you. Don't worries. No worries. All right. So I got a yes, but regarding your son. Okay. So, the first thing I got was the storyteller. Okay, what story are you telling yourself regarding your relationship with your son? When I first got this, but it says, I have the right to speak because I listen when others speak. Active listening is really going to help you and your son's relationship, and it's going to foster it's going to help him feel like he belongs more in the family, because this is the block that I see going on. I got the belonging card. Okay. Both sides need to learn to find security from within. Okay. So, because there's some insecurity regarding the relationship. So, in this card, you see that Ganesha, he uses a mouse as his vehicle. That signifies triumph over the ego. And the mouse symbolizes the ego. His name's Mushak. And the ego can eat away all that is good and decent in a person. So like basically shedding the ego a little bit and coming at each other with a sense of belonging. They're saying you're trying to seek to solve a predicament of the ego's own perceived separation in the relationship. And since the ego has no conscious memory of its connections to others and to source, you and your son can experience a need to get out of seclusion by bonding with people around you. So they're saying that there needs to be like a family get together, and it's not just an alone, like one-on-one. the whole family needs to be involved, is what they're saying. Okay, they're saying that the positive aspects of belonging need to be brought forward. Developing an ability to love, connect, bond, share, and care. And okay, they're saying that you and your son and other family members will be able to see each other a little bit more clearly for the mirror of relationship. And it's important that in belonging, you don't try to seek approval from others. So there's like this approval thing that's going back and forth that they're showing me. So spirit is basically just they're going to help you focus on more positive feelings from being part of your family. But they're saying, learn to trust, learn to act for help, rely on others, make it an event, like a group event. And don't make sure it's not all on one person, because this needs to be like community based, is what they're showing me. Like it's like all hands on deck, like everyone's involved positively in some way. Because I got the 5th house. Yes. This is the house of children. Things can be resolved if that active listening is a really key piece there, and that he feels like he's being listened to. Yes, I tried to get him to go to mediation with his wife and they refused. They don't get along with any of my kids. That's the issue. Okay, well, that's why I got the kids card. Okay, that's the issue in the family. So that's why it's going to take more than one person to create a sense of belonging for both your son and the kids and everything else. It's going to be a full family thing. The one thing they're telling me, Kylie, is this is not all on you. This is a group dynamic, and you're just a part of the group. So don't take on all of the stress by yourself. Involve other people in the process. It's kind of like, okay, they're showing me like when I used to teach preschool. I taught preschool for about a year. And when we do this little song, it's like, clean up, everybody, everywhere, clean up, everybody do their share. And all the kids have a job and they participate and they sing, and it's a positive experience. That's what inviting your son into the family needs to be. So his dad and I are stuck in the middle of a big family. Yeah, that can always bring drama. You get that many people involved. It's crazy. But get the right in people, like the people that can bring a more positive. You have 5 boys, adults, and 1 girl. Okay. This needs to be a group dynamic. More than one person needs to be involved. And maybe you need to meet, because this is what Tanys does. She's an amazing leader for our academy and everything. If there's an issue between 2 people, or, a group of people and another person, she'll meet with them separately, figure out the issue, and then we'll all come back together and find a resolution. But they're saying that this is not all on you. Some of the wives don't get along, and that's the issue. Yeah, and it involves the children and the wife. That's why I got the 5th house. So that's why this is more of a group dynamic issue than anything that's on you. And they're saying that you're taking on too much of the responsibility individually, and you need to parcel that out. That's why I got the children working together. Okay. Whew. I hope that was helpful. We're sending you lots of love, Kylie. Thank you for joining us all the way from Australia. We really appreciate your energy. And we did it, Tanys.
We did it. With the help of Jean.
We do. Yes, as parents, we've tried everything. Thanks. Yeah, you can only do as much as you can do, and the kids need to kind of work things out too.
Yeah.
Okay. Tons of love, Kylie.
Yeah.
So, Miss Tanys, what are you doing this week?
So it's a busy week. So we have on Saturday, we have Reiki 1. So first intro Reiki, all about self-healing. So it's not just for people that want to be healers as a career. It is also, if I had my druthers, I'd have everybody trained in Reiki 1, because it's a way for you to empower yourself to do your own healing work, right? It empowers you to be able to do some yourself. So Reiki 1 on Saturday. On Sunday, I am on the show with Scott, Scorpio Sun Tarot. Then I'm teaching evening. And then what do I have next week? We've got Twillow Talk next week with a beautiful shaman from the UK. Ooh. Leslie Marsh. And we have, what do we have next week? General Trauma with Karen, SRT stuff. Our show and open mic with Ramsey is next Friday. So yeah, so there's stuff. we got stuff going on. Check out the calendar on for the school because we have lots happening this month. We have a retreat coming up, a one-day retreat for those of you that are near Ottawa that we're doing at Jen's place near Beaumont, Quebec. And it's going to be fun. Yeah, so there's lots happening. So stay tuned.
That is amazing. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, lots of stuff going on. So please join. We'll be here next week, same time. We hope that you all join us. And we're getting a few nice comments. Thank you. Thank you, Sonia. You're so sweet. And Jackie sends hearts. Thank you, Jackie. Love you. Yay. And then Kylie, you're so welcome. And Sonia says, Tanys, I have butterfly decorations all over my place. That's so cool. And again, Kylie, you're so welcome. Thank you for joining us. We hope the family stuff works out. That's never easy.
Yeah.
And I noticed in the chat, there was a lot of stuff going on with, oh gosh, it was like a dog bite or something. We hope that heals itself. Yeah, that was really serious. So we're sending lots of healing because that's never something to want to deal with. That. It was Juanita. Yeah. So we're sending you healing. Okay, Juanita. Contact either of us if you need any extra help with that. Okay. And we'll see you all next week. Thank you all so much. We love you all. We appreciate you all. Follow me at Astrological Tarot. Follow Tanys at Twillow Lifestyle Community. All of our stuff is in the description. And thank you for making our guest, Sun Psychic Jean, feel welcome. She's an amazing person. And we just, we just love having all of you on. And thank you for the hearts, Jackie. You're the sweetest. Yeah. All right. So we are sending you tons of love, and we'll see you all next week. Take care.
Have a great week.